All right, gather around.
Let's
get
man.
this thing over with.
We're finally back together.
We're back together. Back together. Everybody's here. Woo,
let's do it, finally.
What is, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show. Live from the Toyota Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Hop in the Toyota chat. Let's preview this game. We are here at the DNVR bar, high above the DNVR bar, in the mezzanine floor.
Yeah. We talked about that, didn't we?
What's that?
Didn't we have a whole conversation about the mezzanine floor?
This is the mezzanine floor.
I know, but you looked at me in such a way that it felt like there was a past conflict was being brought up.
Nope, I don't think we've ever talked about it.
I love being up here on the mezzanine.
Dude, it's so good. It feels so exclusive. Nuggets are hosting the Lakers tonight. Always a huge one, but there's some game notes I don't love. Fortunately, I got a two-man game partner with me tonight, D-Line Co.
That's right, guys. I'm back. And I picked this game. I hand-selected this game to come back because I knew everybody was going to be fired up and we were all going to be here. Everyone on the show, everyone on the Nuggets. Circle a game like this, we all circle the wagons. We all come out firing.
As soon as you came back, everybody left.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Did you notice that? It's like you jumped in the pool and everyone got out. Like, oh, man.
Well, I'm familiar with that, too. Hey, listen, man. I don't care. Screw those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about me and you tonight, bro.
How good would it feel, though, if the Nuggets get the win right as you come back? I mean, for you personally, just...
Well, I'll tell you what. That being on pins and needles to find out who gets the hay from Kyle, there's only a two-man. Really,
oh, you're right.
It's a real head-to-head.
Oh, man. We'll find out how it goes. It is so true. I think Harrison's gotten like the last 8, but mostly that just means because they've all been bad and he gets the bad ones. Nuggets are hosting the Los Angeles Lakers, and we have some game notes we have to get to. Cam Johnson out tonight. He is not playing. He was viewed at the arena. Reporters there, including our own Brendan Vogt, said he seemed to look good, so I don't know if this is going to be one that lingers. But I can't believe he's not back tonight. I kind of thought he would be.
Dude, I mean, I thought he would be. I'm here, right?
Yeah, you are here.
Listen, I don't know what his the obscure nature of his recent injury is like it's so strange. I mean, you were not questioning it, but it's just the whole thing is like so bizarre. Like, what's going on with my man?
It would be a nice one for him to be here because Aaron Gordon also out. He warmed up, was in good spirits. Rumor has it from Sam Amick that he'll be back tomorrow against the Knicks, but not tonight. So that's your starting forwards. Both your forwards are out. Peyton Watson, your backup forward, he's also out. He's been out. He'll be out for a couple more weeks, I believe. And then you have Spencer Jones, who's still out. That's your top 4 forwards.
God damn it.
The Lakers, on the other hand, have Luka and LeBron James, 2 forwards. That's a very tough cover when you're down not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 forwards. Who's going to guard those guys tonight? I have no idea. I mean, honestly, who's going to guard those guys tonight?
Well, they're going to platoon it. Zeke Najee's going to be involved. I would be surprised if Deron Holmes got up off the bench, but you just never know. You never know. Like this. I imagine Christian Brown will be deployed. I think that they'll probably but
they also have Austin Reeves, you know.
No, I know. There's going to be a lot of cross matchup switching and stuff, but I don't know. Like, we need bodies, right?
Well,
we need bodies, don't we?
Put a pin in it. David Adelman pregame did give us an update on Spencer and that he doesn't want to give an update because he says, I don't want to say he's close because if I say that and then he's not close, I look like an idiot. He's just like us.
Yeah, he is just like us, except for that I don't care when I say something that look like I look like an idiot.
He said he seemed better today. He did do stuff in practice yesterday. It wasn't a lot of range of motion, but he did do our defensive stuff. So rest the body is fine. I think it's just comfort level thing. Each day he's going to improve. We have a bunch of guys that are close. If you ever read that book, Waiting for Godot?
I've not read it, but I'm familiar.
You're at least familiar?
I'm familiar with it.
The play, Waiting for Godot.
Yeah.
We're waiting. This is where we are. We're just waiting Waiting for Gordo.
Yeah.
Gordon.
A wise man once said, and actually not that wise, it was you. You said it.
Not wise at all. Foolish, really.
The act of being a fan of an NBA team is just waiting for your team to finally come back together over the course of a season.
That's the NBA in particular.
That's what it is to be an NBA fan. It's every night you're like, oh, well, pretty close to being back together, guys.
And it's like, what's it like to be a fan of the Nuggets? You like have a game, and 30 minutes before tip, you're like, are we going to get to see the Nuggets tonight or somebody else?
We're to the point where I don't even consider that everybody, like, it doesn't even go through my mind that, everyone's going to be back. I'm just like, well, we're still in it. We're still in the sludge. Yeah. But, maybe we break out of it a little bit.
Well, you did mention the guy we want to talk about, which is who's going to guard LeBron and Luka. You do have Zeke Naji. Deron Holmes maybe gets some run. CB's going to have to guard big. Tim Hardaway and Julian Strawther are going to try and one of those guys probably starting, maybe both starting. I don't know if we have the starting lineup quite yet. You can kind of search for it. But that might be a starting assignment for Julian Strawther tonight. Hey, knock down some threes and shut down Luka.
Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, things are dire. This is a game where the Nuggets are going to have to outscore the LA Lakers. This is going to be, theoretically, should be a shootout where there's not going to be a lot of defense played by the Denver Nuggets. We already know that. That's a prerequisite of every game that we go into. But tonight's going to be especially difficult, trying.
But we did pick up a new Denver Nuggets. Actually, two of them. Tyus Jones, who in the pregame, David Adelman said, I had him when he was a rookie when I was in Minnesota. He's just a great dude, knows the game. But they also have David Roddy. And when you talk about who's going to guard tonight, they just picked up David Roddy on a two-way. He just signed, I believe, today, or maybe it was yesterday to become official. And I'm not kidding when I say, is it possible he could play tonight? And is it possible he could play, 30 minutes tonight?
I suppose it's possible in the universe where all things are possible. We were joking at the beginning before we went live that the Nuggets were like, my God, we need some bodies. And they're like, who better? David the Body Roddy, brother. Let's bring on the body. I don't think it's unrealistic at all to think that he might play. He's not just getting up off his couch. He's been playing at high-level competition. And dude, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I would think if we did see him, it would be closer to like 10 minutes, maybe tops. But I feel like this is going to be a Zeke night more than anything. I
do think this is a big Zeke Naji game. Like if we're kind of being sarcastic here because it just feels like we're stuck in this limbo space, this liminal space where nothing changes. And I really did think today was going to be a day that people start to trickle back. Instead, it's the opposite. Like I thought there was a chance. We learned earlier in the week that AG wasn't back, but like 5 days ago, I was like, okay, that Laker game, maybe we get AG back. Instead, no, you subtract Spencer and Cam, and it just sucks waiting for this team to get together and for them to go. But tonight could be, if I'm trying to like paint a good storyline tonight, it would be nice for Zeke Naji. It's a weird low pressure, high pressure game.
Yeah.
People don't really expect much of him, so it's kind of like, hey, this is your chance. You know it going into the game. You know it's your chance. But it's also high pressure in that if he doesn't do something absolutely heroic, the Nuggets will probably lose tonight.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment in that this is the type of game where you could get like a -7 kind of effort out of a guy like Zeke Naji, where in that game we saw like Hunter Tyson go off and. Really, there's a feeling of like, well, I mean, like no one's gonna be mad at us, but I like you and like everyone else in this chat have grown weary and tired of the same conversation. Like it would be nice to just get to the point where we're not talking about when they're back, and then we get to the part of talking about like why they suck because they just came and then we talk about when they're going to be in shape.
Yeah.
And then when they're in shape, that's when the playoffs start, and we have no idea what to do.
Do you realize tonight's game, man? I mean, we're talking about standings. The Nuggets are...
I can't even look.
The Nuggets are basically tied. They're a half game up with the Lakers. You lose this, you're going to swap with the Lakers.
I don't want to know that. But now I do.
Now you know it. They are 2 in the loss column behind Houston, 1 behind Minnesota, tied in the loss column with the Lakers, and just 2 ahead of the Suns. Like even the Suns in the play-in are right on their heels. So this game actually weirdly does have is very important for the standings. What do you think? So like, all right, we're kind of done being negative Nancy's over here. Okay, get that out of our system.
Get the hell out of here, Nancy.
What do the Nuggets got to do tonight to get a win?
Well, like I alluded to, they got to score a bunch of points, man. They got to. I don't really like what they have going against the LA Lakers from a defensive standpoint. Even if it wasn't a night where they were down extra guys. I mean, obviously, that's the defense has been the bugaboo of the Denver Nuggets tonight, even more so. Yet the strength of the Lakers is going up like nice Venn diagram of where the Nuggets are weakest tonight. So that's going to be tough. But we just need. On the other end, it's not like you think about the Lakers as a defensive stalwart either.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's not like they have really anybody to offer Nikola Jokic for resistance. It's not like guys won't be able to get their shots. I mean, you have Luka Doncic, who might be the worst defender in NBA history on their side. So you kind of look at, all right, like this could be a night where Jamal could really get going. This could be a night where Jokic could really get going, Julian Strawther. Some of these guys that have big opportunities, Christian Brown, to step up, and they really just have to, like they were doing when Jokic was out, just like learn to rain holy hellfire from three.
I think that this is a total Jamal and Yoke game. Peanut butter and jelly, it's got to be. And sometimes you get one of those games where those guys know they have to go so hard. It's a soft defense. If they can be the spark early on, maybe you get a hot game from Tim Hardaway, Julian Strawther, like everybody else.
That's exactly right.
You know, I think Nuggets know it's go time. They had some rest leading into this one. They were able to prepare for this game a little bit more than usual. But I agree. There's a lot of excuses tonight, man. There really are. Like, this feels terrible. But it would be so nice for them to get a win on a night where it was like things were against you, you got one, and tomorrow night you get the jolt from Aaron Gordon coming back. Maybe even Cam, maybe even Spencer.
And I think we've also kind of buried the lead a little bit. This is the first night of Statement Week.
I went over this like 12 times with the group. It's not Statement Week, but Harrison put it out that it is. So I guess technically now it is.
I didn't know that, and I see that I've touched a nerve.
And it's just, how could we be clear about these such things, you know? But I guess it's hard to follow.
I get all of my information from our Twitter feed.
We did, technically from our account. Harrison did tweet out that it's Statement Week, so here we are.
I want to retract. We intentionally buried the lead because it was not the lead.
Yeah, well, and it's also next 7 games is kind of about what you're talking about.
Okay.
Let's get to jumping ship, though. You want to get to jumping ship?
It's Statement Business Week.
It's Statement 2-week period, 2-week stretch. I don't know if you've been listening to the pods lately. I actually haven't, but I've been seeing the clips.
Bro, I can't.
You can't do it.
When it's down, the pods are not for me.
Well, let me catch you up to speed. The pods are off the Denver Nuggets.
I don't need this in my life, dude.
No, you do, because I'm telling you, we have to turn this into the rallying cry. We're uncomfortable being favorites. You remember that 24 season right after the championship when everyone was picking Denver, and it just always felt a little weird. We're best when nobody believes in us. Well, I'll tell you right now, Zach Lowe, he hedges his takes. You know, he's never going to just come out in this. But he basically said, I have faith in Jokic, not in the Nuggets. They look like it's just one of the, a terrible season. Bill Simmons said, there's these teams where sometimes you just have a season where it feels like everything goes wrong and you feel like you lost a year because of it. He said, that's the Nuggets this year. Ryen Russillo, off the Nuggets, has said it's been 2 months since they played a good game. So I just can't pick them as a serious contender if you go 2 months without any good games. All of these fair points, but I look at it and say, are the Nuggets really going to become the nobody believes in a squad once again? I think we might be there. Well, including our own fan base, by the way. People in the chat also written the Nuggets off.
Oh, totally. And you say it's true. We're best when no one believes in us, which is why we've been the best for 50 years as Denver Nuggets fans. Just nonstop the best. No one has ever believed in us except for 1 year.
Except for that one time.
And we didn't get it done that year.
Yeah, we didn't get it done. We're hunters. Yes, we're hunters.
I understand. We get it. But if I can make a parallel, I mean, we're in the new era of CSU. I'll say it. CSU basketball is doing things they've not done in a very long time. David Roddy has joined the Denver Nuggets. Why do I bring this up? Kerry Booth. Calvin Booth's son.
So many connections.
On the Rams. Why do I bring this up? They started off the year pretty well, and then it went really bad for a long time. Everyone stopped talking about them because they had big injuries. Now, people are back, and they just rattled off 9 straight wins. They haven't lost in a month plus, and they won in a place they haven't won in since 2018, I think. So it's easy to write off the team when you're not paying attention to them. It's especially with there's so many teams, so many storylines, it's very easy to just be like, okay, I don't have to think about that. I can now focus on Khan and his knipples. Like I can worry about the Hornets, who might almost get to 500, even though they're killing people. Point being, I just think it's dismissive, but I understand why it's dismissive. When the Nuggets are back together, I mean, like that's when Remind M season begins.
I just kind of like this idea of the darkest hour being right before the dawn. And as I've told people repeatedly, we are repeating ourselves a lot. That's what happens when you're in purgatory.
Bro.
You just keep circling the block. But as I've been telling people, I think that there's still more darkness ahead. I hope it's not tonight. It'd be great if they got a win. But whether they win or not, there's such tough games, and Denver is still trying to get the pieces back together, that I think that it's going to be ugly for a bit. And I honestly think we are approaching the point where everybody jumps ship. And what I'm telling people right now is that's the moment I think it all turns around. It is something of a coincidence, but I do think that it's going to be nice when everybody writes off the Nuggets. I still believe in this team. And I know everybody's like, there's not enough time. 20 games is so much. It's a fourth of the season. To be honest, if the Nuggets had played great tonight and played great for the next 12 games, like just won all 12, played great, I still would be like, I got to see his last 8. Like, I got to see what they got to do. 20 games is a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you start talking about a rebuild for your team, you're like, it's going to be a 5-year rebuild. You just throw out the word 5-year, and then you're like, oh my God, 5 years is so long.
Yeah.
It's so long. It's like most of the time that we've been here at DNVR. And the same thing is true when you're talking about 20 games. It doesn't sound like anything, but that's like a long period of time. And you think about how long the relativity of life, how long have the last 2 games felt?
Oh my God, so long. You're right. It is relative.
It's all relative. So
it's like a summer sunset. It just
when things get rolling, it'll feel good. But right now, it feels like, the doors are closing. We don't have any time. But we do have time.
Is daylight savings on Sunday, Kale? You would know this. Yeah. I'm telling you, maybe that's what it is. We're going to start getting the sun up till 7 o'clock. Everything's going to shift. But that means we have paid in store tonight, perhaps.
All I know is that Jokic needs pool time stat. I don't know how we get that happening.
Hopefully it's coming. Let's look at these next 7 games, Eric. Not statement week, which was supposed to start Monday against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Who starts a statement week on a Thursday?
Hold on. I was making a statement about this week.
Oh, that's okay. All right, I got you.
I have a statement to make about this week. It's going to be hard, man.
It is going to be hard. Here are the next 7 games, and they're the toughest 7 games of the entire season, and they're certainly the toughest 7 of the remaining part of the season. Just get through this, and it's not smooth sailing, but it's like not hard after that. It's not hard after that moment. You've got the Lakers tonight, and somehow another back-to-back, just because. Why not? Just F it. Let's just do it. You got the Knicks tomorrow, who are playing phenomenally right now. They're like really, really good, and they're like the worst kind of team to play on a back-to-back because they just play so hard. So you got the Lakers, you got the Knicks. You go at OKC on Monday. You've got Houston in home right after that. 1-game homestand. Thanks, Adam Silver. At San Antonio, the second night of a back-to-back, by the way. You come home just to go. I know it's so dumb.
Why are we doing this?
I don't. But would you think that San Antonio Nuggets is a big game? You'd probably want to see those 2 teams at full strength. Second night of a back-to-back. At the Lakers, then home for the 76ers. That 7-game stretch, they very well could lose all of them.
Damn it.
I don't think they will. But they very well could. I said coming into tonight, 4-3 should be the goal. It would also be what I bet. But getting the news that so many guys are out tonight, I'm setting the line. I think 3-4 is almost the new par here. But this 7 games represents to me the Nuggets becoming. And if you get some of those at the end of this stretch, like if at the end of it you really start to look like the team you're supposed to be, I think we'll all feel really good about it. But when you look at that 7 games, Eric, if you go 3-4 even, you're probably going to find yourself in the 6th seed, hanging on by a thread from falling into the play-in.
Jesus Christ, dude! We're talking people onto the ledge on this show.
I'm just saying this 7. After that, I think they're only going to lose 2 more games the rest of the year.
Here's what I know. I think tonight's the last really bad night, as far as injuries and personnel are concerned.
Okay.
I know Aaron Gordon's coming back tomorrow. I think Peyton Watson will be, it'll be a while before he comes back still because we haven't heard anything about him. Cam, I imagine, will make his return tomorrow. I kind of think all of a sudden we're going to look up and everybody's just going to be back. And it's going to, like doing the math of what it's going to look like right now where we're just talking about how we still don't have any players feels real bleak.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's going to change real quick. Like daylight savings.
Ooh, I like that. What am I going to circle that back? These 7 games, I just don't know how much we're going to learn about the Nuggets tonight and even tomorrow. But once you get into statement week,
damn it,
Thunder, Rockets, Spurs, Lakers. First of all, how can it be statement week when you're playing against the Eastern Conference?
I told you I was making a statement about the week.
Thunder, Rockets, Spurs, Lakers. When you get into that to me will be statement week. Nuggets will still have some adversity, but it's like that'll be the time, man. That'll be the time to kind of show something and get some feel-good win. Tonight would be a feel-good win, though. The Nuggets could do something.
Dude, we're down as bad.
It's just because we keep waiting for it. See, I still think the Nuggets can win tonight. I'm just saying it's annoying because it feels. I didn't know Cam was going to be out tonight.
No, I know, and so now we're crashing.
I didn't know Spencer was. We don't want to say he's close. Be here. Thought Wind would be here. Dev's on the IR for forever.
Jesus Christ,
we're dropping like flies.
We think Brendan's at the arena. We don't know.
We don't know, man.
Yeah, no. Listen, man. It seems like before most games we've watched this year, there's just a reason why it's not gonna. You shouldn't be too excited because there are some mitigating factors. Tonight's no different. There's some mitigating factors, Adam. But you know what? From mitigating factors come.
Go ahead. Let him finish. Yeah.
Unmitigated success. You know what I mean? Like that's what they've been saying. Unmitigated joy and happiness. Now we're gonna get through tonight, and we're gonna feel the way. So the one thing I do feel really good about is that the Nuggets over the last little stretch have shown real heart, which I have appreciated very greatly, even though it has not always translated into a win. They showed great heart against Oklahoma City. They showed pretty poor heart against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
But against the Minnesota Timberwolves, they also played a very good game until like kind of the wheels fell off, as we said. But a lot of that were bench issues. And like we alluded to at the top of the show, I mean, this is a tailor-made peanut butter and jelly night. They really should have their way, and hopefully, it's enough.
The Nuggets did not tweet out their starters tonight, but you want me to give them to you? They have been
reported. I keep refreshing.
I know.
All right, let's play a game. All right.
Guess it.
All right, is Nikola Jokic in the starting lineup?
Not tonight. Yes, he is.
Did Jamal Murray crack the
He's in the starting lineup.
So Christian Brown?
He's in it.
Okay, this is where it gets tricky. I'm going to go Zeke Naji.
He is starting tonight.
And I'm going to go Julian Strawther.
You got it. You nailed it, man. You can be coached tonight. That means Jamal Murray and Julian Strawther are going to have to contain Austin Reeves. That's a tough matchup. And then Christian Brown, Zeke Naji, LeBron James, Luka Doncic. Of course, everybody's going to switch on everybody. But boy, Julian Strawther, this is a night he could get carved up because there's a ton of just dribble drive players on their roster, man. It's going to be a tough one.
Well, I mean, like you look at basically the Nuggets' entire frontline defense. It's Jamal Murray, Julian Strawther, and Christian Brown, who's been getting blown by pretty regularly. He's not been clamping anybody down. It feels like we're pretty, and we don't have any rim protection with Nikola Jokic, and we don't have Aaron Gordon to clean it up, or Peyton Watson. So I guess we have Zeke Naji.
Do you want to get a good sign? Some good news?
Yeah.
Guess who Vogt just ran into at the arena? You'll never guess.
Well, then why did you pose it as a question?
What would you guess?
I would
Vlatko Cancar. What? Vlatko Cancar at Ball Arena tonight.
Wait,
checking in on Yoke. Just come in, just kind of. I love that.
I don't love it. I'll tell you why.
Why? He should play.
He
would start tonight if he was on the roster.
Absolutely.
He actually would start tonight if he was
I'll tell you why I don't love that. That means that
he went out.
Vlatko, Jokic, and Luka were all together last night.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what happened.
I don't love that at all.
You don't love it? Oh, God. Well, why don't you make some bets on this one? This game is like impossible to bet.
Dude.
Let's get reckless and bet on it.
I know. Yeah. Like, Dev did. This is why Dev was really out. He didn't want this game on his record. So
he was on a cold spell too. I'm going to tell you. Woo.
The Denver Nuggets are 4-point favorites against the Los Angeles Lakers. They are favorites on home. Does Bet365 not learn anything about these Denver Nuggets? They are terrible at home, but they're still giving them the benefit of the doubt. And they've got an over-under of 241. So they also think this is going to be a high-scoring game. That is 220. Or that's 120 apiece, basically. I agree with all of that. I mean, I would probably still even take the over. And you know what? F it. Like, I believe in miracles. I think that a little bit of, the Nuggets are sort of finding themselves in a situation where they have even more up against them. Like, it kind of makes you stiffen your spine a little bit. Yeah, like, and I think they're gonna kind of be ready for it. So I am not advising you, but I personally, Eric Weedham, would take the Denver Nuggets -4.
Okay. That line seems crazy to me, but you know what?
I'm taking it, dude. I don't give an F. I'm trying to buy.
You're not going
vibes.
to take the Lakers, so yeah, of course, I love it.
Yeah, who am I, Dev?
Who's having a big game tonight? I think this is a Jamal night, man.
This is what I've got. So if we were to go on the other side, which we don't have to, but
we don't have to actually.
I have to do it.
No, you don't have to.
Spiritually for Dev. This is for you, Dev. Take Luka Doncic's points. Just take them all. Just take every point that they'll give to you, and then just go to the bank and just laugh about it, and also cry. So that's bad. But on the other side, the right side, the only side, Jamal Murray over 26.5 points. I'm all over that. I really do. Jamal Murray really showed up big in the last couple games, and I don't see any reason why that should be any different. He's had a little bit of time to rest, and they've had a practice. So theoretically, he should be in a better place. And you know what I also like? What the real bugaboo, I think I said bugaboo like 3 or 4 times this one show.
Why not?
Is bugaboo a real word?
I don't know.
Did we know what it means? I certainly don't know what it means. The Denver Nuggets keep rushing out to big first quarter leads and then blowing them the second the bench comes in. And so I am taking your Denver Nuggets first quarter point spread, Denver Nuggets -1.5 points. I really think that this will be a similar outing. The Nuggets are going to come out charged. They're going to get it going like they have the last couple times when they've been motivated by their competition. And then it's just on the bench again to not blow it. But I just like what the Nuggets have shown us early in games over the last several.
All right.
Bugaboo is a type of child's stroller.
Well, that's a brand. Bugaboo. It's also a type of Columbia jacket. I think it's also. I think it's probably like some sort of like mythical creature. Like it's a.
You know what I like tonight? Yoke triple-double. With so many guys out, I feel like they're just going to try to double him. I think he gets his triple-double tonight.
I could see that. Hold on, I'm looking at it. It's an imaginary object of fear. I think we all knew that.
Yeah, of course.
Thinking back to how I used it, I don't think that works.
It doesn't matter. What are the people saying, Kale? Hale Norman is celebrating 6 months of membership. He says, welcome back, D-Line.
Oh, thanks, man.
He wasn't gone that long, you guys.
Well,
Big Honey says, wins gone on a day we're missing all our faux words.
Dude, Harrison, a lot of people don't talk about this. You can't put too many zins in your mouth at once. A lot of people don't talk about this.
That is true. The Cedric Exquisite from Maine, he says, no Eric, no Kale, and yes, Adam, got 10-0 coming. Don't jinx it. I wonder who will be the unsung hero. Eric equals MySpace. Adam equals Facebook. Vote equals Grok. Grok. Kale equals Siri. Wind equals...
So hold on. So I'm the worst one, right? MySpace. But Vote's not... Like, we're both, like, outdated social platforms, and Vote is just AI.
Yeah, I guess so. Kale is Siri.
What does that even mean?
Siri is easily the worst one. I always say that Siri feels like a personal assistant if you hired a personal assistant with a head injury.
I think this is because I called him ChatGPT last time, so I think that might be what it is.
Oh, you're getting your comeuppance?
Yeah. Guys, we're going to go to the watch-along set, which is just across the hall, but you can join us, hit the like button, close this one.
Dude, everyone start
open the other
warming up
one.
your frogs. Get them warm. Get them ready.
Get some food, man.
Me too.